Hey, you need to reach out to our daughter Alyssa right now. She's gonna postpone her wedding in October to another day.
Why are you trying to postpone it at this point? She said she already started sending out the invitation.
Shut up! We're postponing it because I say so! I'll be busy with work in November, and my parents have birthdays in December and January. Alright, let's postpone it to February. There's nothing going on that month.
No way! Why are you deciding this on your own? We already booked a venue for October. You need to explain the reason.
We're going on a family trip on the day when Alyssa plans to have her wedding, so we need to postpone the wedding.
What? A family trip? When was that decided?
Just now. They were showing a nice hotel with hot springs on TV. My parents wanted to go there, so I booked it. They were almost fully booked because of the TV show. The only day we could book was the day of her wedding.
You're kidding! You can't postpone her wedding over something like that. Alyssa had the date set first. You need to postpone the trip.
Are you dumb? I told you that the other dates are already booked and I can't postpone it.
You're the one who's dumb. Why don't you postpone it to another day next year?
What? Are you telling me to postpone a trip that my parents look forward to by a year?
It's far more ridiculous of you to postpone your daughter's wedding. She already started sending out invitations. Do you even realize how much trouble you're giving by postponing it at this point?
Shut up! We're postponing it because I say so. You'd better tell Alyssa about this.
Mom, what should I do? Dad just called me, and he says I need to postpone my wedding. So, he ended up reaching out to you directly. Did he tell you why? Yeah, he said he's going on a trip with Grandma and Grandpa. I can't believe he had the guts to tell such a stupid reason to his daughter. Alyssa, you don't have to worry about anything he's telling you. But Grandma also reached out to me. She says that she won't be at my wedding unless I postpone it. What? She also says she won't be giving me any wedding gift either. She even said that I should be ashamed for hosting a wedding that my family members won't even attend. And she said that my groom will be sick of me and break up with me right there. I mean, I started to feel insecure after what she said. Should I just postpone it? You'd be rather ashamed if the dumb family members show up at your wedding. Anyone who says something ridiculous like that doesn't need to come. You just stay confident. But Joseph isn't the type of person who would be mad over something like this, right? I'm sure he'll understand if you explain the situation. You're right. I'm just stressed out because it's my first wedding. I'm just really stressed that I need to make it successful. But I don't even know what to say about those people. They're causing trouble to us even during a time like this. Grandma always hated me, but I never thought it was this bad. She probably would have celebrated my wedding if only I was a boy. I'm sure. She still points fingers at me to this day. She tells me that she wanted a grandson and that I'm such a failure. I'm just so frustrated that she's trying to give us a hard time like this. I'm mostly upset with Dad. He never protects you or me. He still hasn't even met my fiancé either. Every time he visits, his mother calls him over as if she's doing it on purpose. And your father doesn't even care to apologize. I was laughing out of disbelief when he skipped out when both of our families were supposed to meet. And to make it worse, she called him over just to get a light bulb switched out. Joseph said that I have an interesting father and grandparents. You can ignore whatever they say at this point. You can proceed with planning the wedding as you initially started. Okay, thanks for listening, Mom. You know what? Maybe we might as well make sure they won't show up. I mean, I feel bad for your father, but I don't think you need to prepare seats for your grandparents. What? Is that even okay? Well, there's been something I was concerned about. Joseph, the groom, was interviewed the other day, right? Yeah, but it's just a small article on local newspaper. It was a special article about younger talents in the area. He was interviewed as the rising entrepreneur. The size of the article doesn't matter. Your grandmother is the type of person who reads every letter of the newspaper, so she's going to find out. If she finds out that her granddaughter's groom is a CEO, she's going to turn her tables. She's probably going to try to kiss up to him. I'm worried that she might end up ruining the wedding because of that. That's true. I'd be worried about that too. Then I'll go ahead and remove their seats. I won't send them the invitation either. Sounds good. Anyway, good luck planning the wedding. I'm looking forward to your big day. David, where on earth are you right now? I got here early to get dressed, but didn't you say you'll meet up with me at the venue? You can't be late on a day like this.
What? I never said I'll be at the wedding.
What?
I told you before, I'm going on a family trip with my parents. I'm at the station to meet up with them right now, and I've been exited. I'm sure we'll have a great time at the hot springs.
What? Today is Alyssa's wedding day. Are you really going on a family trip on a day like this?
Yeah, we already booked the hotel.
If you're going to say that, we booked the wedding venue far before you booked that hotel. Our daughter and her husband spent so much time and effort getting ready for this day, and yet you're prioritizing a family trip.
What's wrong with prioritizing a trip with my parents? I need to take care of my parents.
I guess that's a perfect answer as a son, but as a father, that's the worst answer.
What? I made sure to tell you guys to postpone it, and yet she insisted on keeping the date, so this is her fault.
What do I do now? I didn't realize you were so stupid. I don't even know what to say to you.
Right back at ya. I guess the wedding is about to start without the bride's father. This was all because you guys insisted on having the wedding today.
What?
No one's ever heard of a wedding where the bride's father isn't even there. Jeez, if only Alyssa cared to do as I say and postpone it, she wouldn't have humiliated herself at the wedding.
Actually, don't you realize that you're humiliating yourself? You're prioritizing your parents over your daughter's wedding. You fail as a father and as a husband.
Shut up, then you fail as a wife, too. My parents wanted us to have a boy, but you had a girl. We were supposed to have a boy.
You're saying that again. We can't control a baby's gender.
Then you should have made the next child right away. You should have had a baby until you gave birth to a boy. But you said that you only wanted one child.
I couldn't help it. I didn't want another child with you.
What?
A mother-in-law who harassed me the moment she discovered that I had a girl, and a husband who doesn't care to take my side. After seeing how cold you guys were with Alyssa, I couldn't possibly think that I wanted another baby.
Alyssa is such a brat just like you, so that's why Mom doesn't care for her. It's all your fault. Alyssa's wedding today will be ruined all because of you.
Okay, so you're truly not going to be at the wedding today.
Yeah, I have no choice but to be absent. I have an important family trip with my parents. Just get the wedding done without me.
A family trip on your own, though.
Huh?
Anyway, go ahead and have fun having a family trip all by yourself. If you're not going to make it, we'll remove your seat. I'll celebrate Alyssa's wedding on your behalf, too.
Hey, what are you talking about? Why would I go on a trip by myself? I told you that I'm meeting up with my parents at the station.
But your parents are at the venue right now, so I don't think they'll show up there.
What? Are you saying that my parents are at the venue?
To be precise, they're right outside the venue. They weren't invited, and we don't even have a seat for them. They're so bold to ask.
Hey, what's going on? Why are my parents at Alyssa's wedding venue? They said they're not going to her wedding.
After finding out that their granddaughter's groom is a CEO, they suddenly turned their sides. They said that they're willing to celebrate, so to let them in. That's so bold of them to say at this point, after all the things they've done to me and Alyssa.
What? Is Alyssa's husband a CEO? She never told me that.
Well, that's because you never cared to even get to know him, even when she brought her fiancé so he'd get to meet you. But you skipped out, saying that you had to go to your parents' house. He came to visit so many times, but you skipped out every time.
That was because my parents really needed me. As their son, I couldn't turn down the favor.
No matter how you put it, they were doing it on purpose. The reason they asked you to come was to change the light bulb, or to have you teach them how to use their phone. They weren't emergency situations at all, and you knew it when you made your choice.
Well, that's because things would have become messy if I didn't go. I was just leaving the house for Alyssa's sake. As long as I did as my mom said, they'll stay satisfied.
If you're going to say that this was for our sake, then why don't you defy your mother? You should tell her not to hurt your wife and your daughter. Why couldn't you be courageous enough to protect us?
That was, I'm the only son. If I end up not taking my parents' side, I'd feel bad for them.
Oh, so you didn't feel bad for us, huh?
What?
Your mother called me a failing wife for not giving birth to a boy. She insulted me all these years. And she never cared to adore our daughter, Alyssa. And yet, you didn't feel sorry for us at all compared to your parents.
No, that's not what I was trying to say.
I don't want to hear any more excuses. The fact that the bride's father isn't here today tells us all the answers. I'm sure you won't want to be on a family trip by yourself. Can you just hurry up and come pick up your parents since they're making a scene right outside the venue?
I think I'm going to cancel the family trip. My parents are finally willing to celebrate Alyssa's wedding. I'll be right there. So, can you prepare seats for me and my parents?
Huh? Dad, I'm not letting you or Grandpa or Grandma in here. Stop telling a dumb joke and come get your parents.
What? Is that you, Alyssa?
So what? I don't want you here, and I don't want you to try to get here. Just don't be in my way, and that's all I ask from you. Hurry up and come get Grandma and Grandpa. Or else, I'm going to call the police and have them taken away.
The police? Don't be so stupid. You can't call the police on your family.
Huh? You're the one who's stupid, Dad. You skipped out on your daughter's wedding. I won't ever find a dumb, terrible father anywhere else.
No, Alyssa, I really wanted to be at your wedding, but Grandma really wanted to go on a trip, so I had no choice but to be absent.
You had your choice. You prioritized Grandma's selfishness over your daughter's wedding. I don't even know what to say to you.
You don't have to say that. I'm just trying to be nice to everyone. Of course, I adore you as my daughter, but Grandma really wanted a grandson. Is it so bad that I'm being empathetic to her feelings?
Yeah, that's bad. It's not something worth sacrificing your wife and your daughter for.
Ah!
It's good to take care of your parents. But there's a limit to it. It doesn't make it a good reason for you to hurt me and Mom.
Well...
But then, to a child, parents are special. They mean the world. It's not like I don't entirely understand how you wish to be empathetic with your parents.
Oh, Alyssa, do you understand how I feel? I'm so proud to have a daughter like you.
So, moving forward, I'm only going to take care of Mom. My only parent is Mom. As of today, I'm cutting ties with you, and I won't ever see you again.
What?
I wanted to ask you, though. Did Grandma skip out on your wedding? Did she ever insult you every time she saw you, saying that she wished she had a girl?
Of course not! They celebrated my wedding! They adore me every time I go to their house!
So, they love you so much, but you skipped out on my wedding and you never took my side when Grandma was insulting me. What makes you think I'd be willing to keep my relationship with you? So, I don't want you at my wedding. I'll be just fine even if I cut ties with you, and I don't ever want to see your face again. I'll take care of Mom when she gets older. But I'm not going to do the same for you, Dad.
Oh my!
Anyway, please come get Grandma and Grandpa. If they don't leave within the next 10 minutes, I'm calling the police.
Hey, pick up my call. How much longer are you going to ignore me?
Jeez, what's wrong with you? I can't be picking up a call during my daughter's wedding ceremony. They just finished right now, so let me have my moment.
Shut up! Anyway, what's with this divorce application? When I came home after picking up my parents, we just received a divorce application!
I was too busy to pick it up from the city hall myself, so I asked them to mail it out to us. Since you already have it in your hands, make sure you sign it.
What? Are you trying to divorce me?
Of course.
What?
My daughter's wedding ceremony was successfully done. And I've been thinking about breaking up with you once our daughter gets married.
Hold on! I don't want to break up! I promise you that I'll make sure to prioritize you guys!
It's already too late for anything. If you're refusing to get divorced, we'll have to go through a trial.
No way!
Oh, don't be so sad. Once you break up with me, you can go back to your parents' house. That way, you can always be with your beloved parents rather than your wife or your daughter.
No way!
You can go on a family trip whenever you want. I think it's only beneficial for you. Oh, but I guess you'll have to take care of them all by yourself. That's probably the only tough part.
What? Are you saying that I'll be taking care of both my parents by myself when they need the care? Aren't you gonna help me?
Why would I help you take care of your parents after I break up?
No way!
Anyway, I won't be going home starting today. Once you fill out that divorce application, please mail it out to my parents' house. If you don't send it back within a week, I'll start a trial right away. I received back the divorce application within the week, so I signed it and turned it in immediately. I've been able to successfully divorce him. I was ready to go into a trial. But it turns out that his mother suggested he cut ties with his wife and daughter for doing this to him. And also that they never intended to have him take care of them when they get old. They assured him that they have enough saved up for their retirement. So they pretty much forced him to sign the divorce application. However, despite how they were financially confident, it turned out that they were referring to their old house, and when they got it appraised, it was only worth about $30,000. As he was in panic with the situation, he's been yelling at his parents out of anger every day.
Sis, I'm taking this necklace since it looks better on me. It's mine now.
Huh? A necklace? Is that the one I stored in my desk drawer?
That's right. I found it when I opened it, so I took it.
You're kidding. I kept that inside a locked drawer. It's a keepsake from Grandma.
I learned to lockpick just for this. I don't care if you lock your desk drawer.
You're so dedicated in the wrong way.
It's your fault for not giving it to me. I've been asking you to give it to me all this time, but you're so stingy and you wouldn't let me have it.
You're kidding. What's your problem? Why do you keep taking my belongings?
You're seriously upset.
Since we were little, you took my clothes, my toys, and accessories. You kept taking everything I had. What did I ever do to you?
It's not like you did anything to me. It's just that I don't like you. So I'm just doing this to get on your nerves.
What?
I've always hated you since when I was little. Whenever you look like you're having fun, I get frustrated. And when I see your ugly crying face, I feel like laughing. I just keep taking things from you because I think it's funny.
What? Is that why you've been taking things from me?
To me, it's a valid reason. Anyway, I'm going to take this necklace. I look great today. I'll go hang out with Miley.
What? Miley? Wait, is that my friend Miley?
You're right. I got close to her recently. We'll be at the Loyal Midori Hotel to have a nice afternoon tea.
You're kidding. Are you now taking my friends from me? You must have approached them. And you got close to her, and now you're going to have an afternoon tea at a famous hotel. That's somewhere you'd only go with close friends.
You need a reservation to get in, and it's pretty expensive too. I need to make sure I'm dressed nicely since I'm going to a famous hotel. So, only the close people would go, right?
She said she wanted to go there with me one of these days. Why would she go with you?
I even took your friend from you. Anyway, I need to meet up with her soon, so... once I'm sick of him.
My boyfriend is handsome.
Huh?
Also, he's not a comedian. My boyfriend is a handsome model. You said you got his contact. But maybe you got the wrong guy.
No way. I would never make a mistake. There's no way I have the wrong guy. Your eyes are the ones that are making a mistake.
Huh?
He's so ugly. How do you even call him handsome? He can't possibly be a model. He sent me a few selfies too, but he was ugly in all of them. The only way for an ugly guy to live as a celebrity is to be a comedian.
You're being rude to comedians in general. Also, the pictures that were sent to you were all faked.
Huh?
Hello, nice to talk to you again. I'm in a relationship with Ashley and you confessed to me. My name is Nathan.
You? Are you the ugly guy who's my sister's boyfriend?
It hurts my feelings when you call me an ugly guy. I made sure to make my face look ugly by using an app, but I believe I have a decently pretty face.
You're not even making any sense. I'm sure that it was a picture of your real face. I wouldn't understand why you would fake your selfie to make it look ugly. You're just lying because you're putting on a front.
Well, I actually had a reason to do that. Things can get rough when I'm too handsome and I need to protect myself.
Protect yourself?
As Ashley said, I'm a handsome model. I have some fans too. But there are some aggressive fans among them. They'd somehow get my contact information just to reach out to me too. So that's why I'm choosing to make my profile picture look ugly.
How does that even protect you? If your contact is already found, there's no point in having an ugly profile picture.
Well, there is actually a point. Even though they'd try to reach out to me, they'd see my profile picture and tell me that they have the wrong person.
Really?
So I was surprised when you reached out to me. I was going to just pretend to be the ugly guy like usual. You said that you didn't care if I was ugly because all you wanted to do is to steal your sister's boyfriend. You were persistently asking me to be your boyfriend. Seriously!
What's so funny? I don't care about your face. What matters to me is to steal my sister's boyfriend.
I heard about the things you've done. You try to take anything that belongs to your sister, right? You even stole her best friend, too.
And I'm going to now steal you from her since you're her boyfriend. You immediately said yes when I confessed you my love.
No, I never said yes, and I'm not in a relationship with you. You just told me to accept your feelings, so I said okay. I never said I was going to be your boyfriend, and I just accepted what you said.
Huh?
You want to be in a relationship with me, and so I decided to accept that feelings in the meantime, right before I disposed of it. I never intended to be in a relationship with you.
What? You gotta be kidding. You're just twisting our words.
Whether twisting any words or not, I never said I'll be your boyfriend. You're at fault for confusing yourself.
What did you just say?
Besides, you'd better cut out the nonsense. I can't believe you're trying to be with your sister's boyfriend just to harass her. Do you even realize how crazy you are?
Shut up! You're ugly, and you don't get to talk to me like that.
I already told you that I'm not ugly. I'm handsome enough to be a model.
Shut up! You're probably just a self-claimed model. There's no way my sister would deserve to be with a handsome guy. I'm sure you're just a narcissist who's a self-claimed model. You'd better not get too cocky.
Self-claimed? That's rude.
I don't care about you anymore. Even if you're my sister's boyfriend, I don't want you anymore. I'll just make an exception this time, and I won't take you for my sister. Ugly guy and ugly sister can just stay together, you idiot.
charges for defamation against Nathan. As long as we leave everything up to the agency, who's quick at work and merciless at the same time, I'm sure we'll stay safe. Anyway, my parents reached out to me to tell me about how they decided to kick Julie out of their house because of the trouble that she caused.
You're just a mother-in-law, and I want you to stay out of our family matters. Who do you think you are?
What?
My son Timmy told me everything. You told him that he didn't have to go to college. Because of you, Timmy is now saying that he doesn't want to go to college. What are you going to do about this?
I just told him that he didn't have to go to school if he doesn't want to go. It's wasteful to pay expensive tuition just because he wants to be considered a college graduate.
What? Being a high school graduate isn't enough in this generation. Things are different from your generation now, you hag.
What did you just say?
Timmy needs to go to college. You'd better not say anything to my son anymore.
Then you'd better talk to Timmy in that case. Timmy wants to go to a vocational school rather than college. I feel bad for him for you to refuse to let him study what he wants to.
What?
I understand how educational level can be very important in our current generation, but then it's far more important for him to catch his dream. Timmy wants to study culinary arts. He wants to go to a culinary school, but you're against it.
Of course! Chefs don't get paid a lot, and he'll get bossed around at work every day. He'll have to work during Christmas and other holidays. And I'm not tolerating my smart son to be getting such a low-tier job.
Low tier? You just made all the chefs in the world your enemy.
But it's the truth. Some people are worldly renowned, but that's a very limited number of people. Most chefs are living a low life.
What?
Just like me, Timmy is a very smart boy. He always gets good grades, and he aced his mock exam the other day. A smart boy like him can't go to a vocational school.
But he owns his life. You can't just decide everything for him just because you're his mother.
As a mother, I need to make sure my son gets back on the right path when he's about to lose track. So, I want you to stay out of this, you damn hag!
Damn hag?
I need you to keep your mouth shut and just give us the damn money! I'm so sick and tired of you! Anyway, you'd better not say anything weird to Timmy moving forward.
Grandma, I'm sorry. Did Mom text you? I'm sorry to get you involved in trouble because of me.
Don't worry about it. No matter what she says, I support your dream. You should go to the school that you truly want to go to.
But Mom is strongly against it. She says she won't pay for my tuition if I'm going to a culinary school. So I'll go to Harvard. That way I'm sure my life will be stable.
What?
I guess I'll just keep cooking as my hobby.
You can't give up on your dream for that reason. Timmy, you're going to regret it.
But...
It's not like everyone who's gone to culinary school becomes a successful chef, but that's okay. Even if you challenge your dream and you fail, the younger you are, you have more chances of catching up. If you can't give up after becoming an adult, and you have the option to go to vocational school later, but you're going to have so much more risks and challenges later on.
But I can't afford to pay for a culinary school on my own.
I'll pay for it. If you truly want to go to a culinary school, I'll pay for the entire tuition.
Really?
An old hag like me, without much time left in my life, enjoys supporting younger people's dreams.
Oh, Grandma!
So, you'd better think about your future once more. It's okay if you still decide to make cooking your hobby, and it's good if you decide to make it your profession. You're a smart boy, so I'm sure you'll come up with the right answer.
Got it! I'm gonna think about it one more time. And if I decide that I want to go to a culinary school, is it okay if I ask for your help?
I'll be waiting for you to come ask for my help. Whatever you choose, you'll always have my support.
Grandma, I wanted to tell you that I'm getting married, so I wanted to bring my fiancé to come visit you.
Oh my, congratulations, Timmy! I'm always bored at home, so you can come visit anytime.
Okay, I'll let you know once we decide on the date.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. I'm so glad I lived long enough to get to meet my grandson's fiancée.
And I want you to live even longer, okay? I want you to come to my wedding, and I want you to eventually see our child's face, too.
What? Am I allowed to be at your wedding?
Of course! I want you to be there on my big day! I'm pretty much having the wedding for you!
For me?
I plan on cooking the food and baking the cake for our wedding, so I want you to have my hand-cooked food.
I'm way too happy right now. I can't stop tearing up. You tried so hard to convince your mother to go to a culinary school, and you've become a chef that you've always dreamed about, and you're about to have a wonderful wedding. I'm so proud of you.
It's all thanks to you, Grandma. I'm where I am today because you supported me back then. So, I wanted you to enjoy the food I cook at our wedding.
Oh, Timmy.
I wish I could invite you to the restaurant I work at, but we're fully booked with reservations every day, and they don't even have any employee benefits when it comes to that.
You work at a top-tier 3-star restaurant. I heard you're fully booked with reservations for the upcoming 3 years, so it can't be helped. Anyway, I'm looking forward to your big day. Oh, are you sure I can really be there?
Huh? Why? I'm inviting you, so of course you can be there.
But I'm not sure how Marie is going to feel about my attendance. She's been distant since we got into an argument about your career path. I don't think she's going to appreciate my presence.
Oh, don't worry about that. Mom will be the one who won't be there.
Huh? But she's the groom's mother.
To tell you the truth, Mom and Dad haven't been getting along. They seem like they might get divorced.
Is that so?
I mean, they never got along since I was little, but Dad ended up going furious on her after I decided to get married, and he told Mom that he wanted a divorce.
What on earth happened? Shouldn't they be very happy as your parents if their son is getting married?
Mom really hated for me to become a chef. She was looking down on the job, saying that it's low-tiered. But when I started working at a top-tier restaurant, she suddenly switched her side. Dad hasn't been appreciating her behavior for a while now.
But then, a divorce.
She tried to invite her friends and relatives to my wedding.
What?
Because she told people that I'd be the one who'll do the cooking, and she braggingly promised everyone that she'll let them enjoy the food that a top-tier chef cooks. And when Dad found out about that, he became furious, saying that she wasn't even willing to pay for my tuition.
I can see where he's coming from.
So now, Grandma, you can come to my wedding without worrying about anything. You're someone special who supported my dream. I want you to come no matter what.
Thank you, Timmy. I'll be there on your big day, no matter what. What on earth is wrong with you? You suddenly splashed wine on me. What were you even thinking?
It's your fault for showing up when you don't even have a seat. I figured you'd go home if your dress is all soiled up with wine.
What?
What a greedy mother-in-law. Your grandchild didn't even invite you. I'm sure you were here for my son's top-tier cuisine. You're probably barely affording to eat anything with your Social Security money. But they're not going to prepare any food for someone who doesn't even have a seat.
Timmy invited me to this wedding.
What? My son said he's only inviting family members to this wedding. Because of that, I couldn't even invite my friends. There's no way he would have invited you.
Well, I believe grandmother counts as a family member.
No, you don't count. I told him to make sure he doesn't invite you.
Oh my goodness!
My son is smart, and he never defies his mother. And yet, just because you're his grandmother, you decided to show up. You're not even invited. You're not even our family. Just who do you think you are?
Well, are you okay for being here?
Huh?
Let me tell you one more time that I'm here because Timmy invited me. He has a seat ready for me, and yet you kicked me out. You don't even have a seat at this wedding, so who do you think you are?
Huh? There's no way I wouldn't have a seat. I'm the groom's mother.
You're not my mother anymore. You broke up with Dad and you're just a stranger to me. I don't even know why you thought I'd have a seat ready for you.
What? Is this Timmy?
I can't believe you splashed wine onto my very special guest. You're just a stranger, and who do you think you are?
A stranger? I mean, I had a divorce with your father, but I'm still your mother. I gave birth to you. Besides, even though I got divorced, I thought you were willing to let me attend your wedding.
I took it back right after that because you caused a huge problem at my restaurant. Don't tell me you forgot.
A huge problem? No way. Are you still mad about that? You're talking about the time when I went to your restaurant with my friends, right?
Yeah, you didn't even have a reservation, but you showed up as a party of 10. It was so much trouble.
Trouble? No way! I just wanted my friends to enjoy the food you cook. I wanted to invite them to your wedding to have them taste the food today, but you said you were only willing to invite family members. So we had no choice but to go to the restaurant.
I've been telling you that my restaurant is reservation only, right? And yet you made a huge scene demanding a seat just because you're the chef's mother. Do you even realize how embarrassed I was? I was truly disappointed with you that day. You didn't even support my dream when I was a student. Not only did you turn your side, but you came to my workplace to disturb me. I don't even consider you my mother, and I'm cutting ties with you. I told you that you won't have a seat at this wedding.
But I'm still your mother. And I figured that you'd invite me to your wedding either way.
You're not invited, and you don't have a seat. I'm sorry, but I want you gone.
No way. I've never heard of a groom who chases out his mother from the wedding. I've also never heard of a daughter-in-law who splashes wine all over her mother-in-law. I'll apologize to Amanda then. That'll be fine, right? I need you to forgive me. Let me into the venue.
Huh?
Besides, I did that at the restaurant out of my care for you. Yes, I wanted to brag about my son to my friends. But I figured you'd generate more sales and get more reservations. I wanted to contribute to the restaurant that my son works at.
We generate enough sales. We're also fully booked with reservations, too. That's why we didn't let you or your friends in.
Well,
I'm sure you were just trying to kiss up to me. You were insecure about your lifestyle after getting divorced, and you were trying to rely on me. You've always been a stay-at-home wife, so you're simply unemployed after getting divorced. You wanted me to carry your living, and that's why you did that.
How'd you know?
I can tell what you're after. I'm still your son after all. Besides, I'm smart enough to ace my mock exam for Harvard.
But please, you can't cut ties with me. I'll apologize for not supporting your dream either. I don't even know how to live after getting divorced. You're the only person I have now.
Not my problem. You didn't support your son's dream, and you hurt Grandma when she supported me instead. I'm never going to forgive you for the rest of my life.
Oh my.
I want you gone now. You don't have a seat here, and I'm never going to consider you my mother. If you're going to stay here any longer, I'm going to call the police to get you out.
Hey, Timmy! Thank you for getting me a spare dress. But are you sure I can wear something so expensive? I heard this venue charges $500 just to rent a dress.
You don't have to worry about that, Grandma. I'm so sorry this happened when you were dressed so nicely. I'll make sure to pay for the dress that was soiled with wine.
No, you don't have to worry about that.
It's not okay. I'll come visit you at your house to pay for that dress. I want to give you the tuition you paid for my culinary school. But is that okay?
What? You don't have to pay me back the tuition. It was a gift for you.
No, please let me do it as your grandson. Ever since I started attending that school, I've always decided that I was going to repay you. Dad said he was going to pay you back the tuition, but I asked Dad to hold off on it. It was because I wanted to pay you back with my own income.
Oh, Timmy. You're smart and great at cooking, and you're a very manly person.
I've become a grandson like that thanks to you. Anyway, I hope you have a great time at our wedding. I'll cook a lot, so I hope you eat a lot.
Of course, I may be old, but I still eat a lot. I still enjoy a nice glass of beer every night, too.
That's amazing. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
I need your help, Amanda. Timmy reached out to me after what happened. And he says he's really going to cut ties with me. And he made me delete his contact information right on the spot. He even made me sign an oath that I won't ever go near his workplace.
Oh my, Timmy can get quite meticulous.
This is ridiculous. I've always supported my family, but my husband broke up with me and my son cut ties with me. You would understand how I feel since you've been a stay-at-home wife your entire life, right? Why do I deserve this ending when I've supported my family all along?
I think you deserve it.
Huh?
I've been a stay-at-home wife like you, but I truly supported my family. My husband was running a farm aside from his full-time job. Someone had to always be home to do different things depending on the weather and the season. So I took care of all of those things, and I worked hard to raise my child. But according to my son, you haven't even been doing anything.
What did you just say?
It's only natural for a housewife to take care of housework. And yet, you neglect your housework as you go out having lunch with your friends every day, and you treated Timmy like he was your favorite toy to brag about. It seems like you've been in an argument with my son for a while regarding that topic. Despite being a housewife, you don't even take care of housework. And my son had asked you to get a job, but you refused. You also refused to support his precious son's dream. And the next moment, you're shameless enough to turn your sides and obstruct his business. I can see why my son divorced you and my grandson cut ties with you.
Oh my.
And you've always been very rude to me, too. To you, I may have been an annoying mother-in-law, but I'm your husband's mother and your son's grandmother. How would you feel if someone splashes wine all over your mother?
I'd be furious. I won't tolerate anyone hurting my mother.
Then why is it that you could do such a thing to your husband's mother? My son said he won't ever forgive you for doing that. So now there's nothing I can do to help you. If you want them to stop cutting ties with you, you're on your own. Goodbye. Later on, Timmy truly showed up at my door to repay me for the dress and the tuition. I'm very proud of him to have become such a reliable young man. I'll be keeping this money for now, and if my grandchild was gifted with a baby, I'd like to spend it to celebrate that occasion. And as for Marie, I heard she went back to her parents' house and started teaching a cooking class as a self-claimed mother of a top-tier chef. However, since Marie had always been slacking with housework, her hand-cooked food was not even decently flavored. Soon enough, she lost all her students, and her parents asked her to stop being a disgrace for any longer. And she gets yelled at every day.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.